Hi there, my friend. My name is Patrick Allman, and I'm here to talk to you about high-level coaching. What I'm going to do is cover situations where I think you might or might not need coaching to make sure you don't waste your money, and then I'm going to talk for a few minutes about our coaching. Let's cut to the chase right away. There are two different kinds of high-level coaching. There's business coaching, which is primarily what we do, and there's technical coaching, which we also do, but oftentimes people hire us for the business coaching first because the technical coaching is actually less important than the business side. The business side, the strategy is the most important thing you want to work on inside your high level business. So let's talk a little bit about that. How do you know if you need high level business coaching? Here's some things I just riffed off the top of my head. Number one is if you are already successful and you want to add more lines of income, okay? You've heard about these things called order bumps and upsells and product add-ons and even what I'm doing here, coaching, and you don't have those in your business yet, but you want to. That might be a good reason to retain a coach in high level to show you how to get to those things. Another option is if you're already successful on another platform and you want to migrate to high level. It's important to make sure that your funnels are set up correctly and your automations, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And while you like high level, you've been hyped up by it, you've been using another platform like a HubSpot or an Infusionsoft or a MailChimp or a Pipedrive, all good systems, but now you're migrating to high level. You want to make sure you get it migrated over correctly. Another option might be, do you have a tech team? Are you the business owner? Are you the visionary and you are migrating to high level, or you just bought high level and you want your team to learn how to use it correctly without spending hours and hours scanning through various gurus' videos, like mine sometimes, trying to figure out how to click things, how to do which buttons, how to do some of the stuff we talked about earlier, how to add in upsells, order bumps, things like that. If you got a tech team that does those things, you may need some high level coaching here. Another reason you might need high level coaching is if you've had high level for a while, but you haven't really been using it. Let's say you've been paying for it for 6 months, but you're still using a mixture of platforms, okay? We want to get you all in high level. It'll save you money. It'll help share information across different departments in your company, and it will help you just overall be a more organized business. Another reason for coaching might be if you have an agency or multiple sub-accounts and you want them to all work cohesively and pass data back and forth together. Maybe you have a bunch of custom data and you want to know how to get it set up in high level when it comes to custom fields, custom values. We have a lot of database background here, so we know something a little bit like that. And also, you may need business coaching if you can use more automation and more AI in your business, but you're just not quite sure of the best places to use it. One of the biggest mistakes you can make with technology is just to throw technology at a problem without thinking about the strategy, without thinking about the best places for you to use the technology. Just throwing AI or an automation at a problem is not going to solve the problem. Okay, so there are some other ideas that may trigger you to need coaching, but those are the main ones we have found right there and the main kind of people we coach. Now, when you get involved with us, what do you get? Okay, first of all, you get my team's experience. I have personally used probably just about every CRM in the market, and so I'm very good at knowing how to set up high level, set up the custom fields, the custom data, things like that in best database practices and best business practices also. So we've got a lot of experience here at high level and at many other CRMs, and we do a lot of migrations from other CRMs into high level, okay? So we want to get you set up right. Like I mentioned earlier, we do team training. We can do on-site training. I've traveled all over the world setting up and training people on CRMs. So if we ever need to come to your business, or if you're ever having like a big company meeting and you want your team to set up high level, we can do that either on-site or virtually, either one there. If you're somebody who has a lot of data in high level and you want to set up reports and dashboards and KPIs, then that would be another reason to hire us for coaching. I am personally someone who loves reports. I love charts. I love seeing when things are red and green. And so I love setting up dashboards and reports for people. Another reason I was thinking about is if you're an agency and you want to set up multiple sub-accounts correctly or getting all that working cohesively, like I mentioned earlier in the video, we've got lots of experience with that. And so part of the coaching would cover that. Maybe you don't know when to use tags versus custom fields versus custom values, and you've got a lot of custom data. We're going to help you with that when it comes to coaching. And again, like I mentioned, AI is something we are really leaning too heavily here at Playmaker slash Stop Doing Nothing. And so if you want to know the right and wrong times to use AI in your process, then you should reach out and talk to us about our coaching options. If you're curious about the coaching itself, it's about a 6 to 8 week program. We're a little bit flexible there, where we meet 1 to 2 times a week and we go over our curriculum from beginning to end, from A to Z, of getting you set up correctly in Highlevel to get all the best practices done. And also, we want to make sure the coaching is customized to your business objectives and to your KPIs. So one of the things we do up front in coaching is we gather a lot of data. We transcribe a lot of meetings to figure out what your end goals are and where we need to be at the end of coaching for it to have having a ROAS or ROI, return on ad spend, or return on investment for you. Our program is 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how fast you absorb things. And it's okay if you take a break in the middle of coaching, implement some things, and we come back a month later and continue on that. It's also important to know that we are a US-based company and we have decades of experience in business. What this means is we like to work with serious people. If you were looking to hire us for coaching, paying us $300 and getting 5 hours of coaching, we are not the right place for that. We like to work with serious people. And yes, there's a serious investment involved. It's not going to be $50,000 or $100,000 or probably not even $10,000 for your small business. But we want to work with serious people. We have a lot of experience and we solve a lot of problems fast. And if you don't believe me, look at our YouTube channel, look at our group postings. Look at how we show up online. We love to solve problems. We love Highlevel and we would love to work with you. So if coaching sounds like something you might be interested in, do me a favor. There's a button on this page where you can book a meeting with us and fill out some basic information to get started. Or if you don't want to go in that deep, you can just always text us here at the office. The number is 405-217-4752. Just text in that you watched this video and you want more information about the coaching. I'm going to tell you right now, I really prefer to get on a Zoom call before we ever talk about the investment when it comes to coaching. But we would love to coach you if you're a serious high-level business owner. And if you want some more information on that, like I said, click on the button on this page that will allow you to book a call with us. And we look forward to talking to you and getting you set up in Highlevel correctly very soon. Have a great day.